EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He's going to test this secondary right away. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
A second down throw for Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end-only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville. And seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It is caught left side by St. Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on second down, Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return it, it's Dorsey. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. When you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's a designed run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Deep for the Lions, Collie Freeman. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Patrick motioning here. On 2nd down, Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. To throw is Goff. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. To throw is Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brian Branch in on the tackle. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Allen comes down with the big 1st down catch, and while he might be wearing a different uniform this year, it's clear for this Bears offense, they need him to be the same reliable weapon that he's always been. Be that safety blanket for the young rookie Caleb Williams, and so far he's done just that.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Bears.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now, Goff. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. They've got it, it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
One more time with Montgomery. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. LeBear's offense back onto the field for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Another run here, another run by Swift. The defense all over that, met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
On 2nd down, Goff. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Carter on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. A run with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Swift. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And for the 2nd straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. To throw is Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
How impressive was this, Mike? I mean, every week, yes, we see running backs used in the passing game. Check down, screens out of the backfield, typically underneath short throws that allow them to then run after the catch. But for him to not only generate separation downfield, but then track that ball, I mean, frankly, he looked like a wide receiver. I mean, that is impressive performance out of the backfield for a guy that on the roster is labeled as a running back.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.